I'm not gonna go through the basics of the compositions and all, because by this point it's such a well-known meta. So unless there's like really awkward, or not awkward, but sudden switches, like Bastion comes in or whatever, I'm gonna keep it pretty quick. Okay, now first thing we gotta check is positioning for the Doomfists. Pretty much the same here. The timings are very similar. The only difference is that Meko and Sebiolbi are trying to surround rather than push back. Obviously they can't push back if they are getting shoved into the choke. So NYXL just having the better positioning right there. Then getting a pull punch. Perfect. Now the team is separated. Also, I want to check this coalescence from Dogman. This wasn't very necessary. So coalescence used here. Or actually it was necessary, I think, because otherwise Erste would have died. However, because you use coalescence here, it sets you up for a lost fight next fight. How are we doing today? We're doing pretty good. Actually, really good. 1 games in ranked, and now time for the hot reviews. So 45 used, there's the pull, there's the punch. Doesn't connect with the wall. Instead, Meko slides. Then Libero kills Baby, which is unfortunate. And they get rolled. Yeah, it happens. If you miss the combo first, it's then NYXL's turn. Otherwise, if you hit the combo, you usually win the fight because of all charges. The kill on Masa comes in because beat is decayed, right? How are you doing, by the way, Mekalmore? Yeah, beat decayed. And he's running into the wall. So, a bit unfortunate for Mr. Masa here. But yeah, shit happens. Dogman uses trance. No, not trance. I'm so used to Dogman trance. I mean, coalescence way too late. Does he? If the Lucio dies, it's totally fine to use coalescence here, I think. But Erster was in and no one else with him, so yeah. No extra damage. Alright, that's one fight over. Now Rain has the upper hand with full charges. Or no, they don't really, but because of the support ults from NYXL. But you have Bongos and your Sigma ult. Gator got destroyed. Yeah, can't push out. Death Blossom, win a fight. Doing pretty good myself. Think you're gonna go play some ranked now? Good luck in ranked. Yeah, let's see here. Also, I gotta check my was just checking my radiators or like yeah, whatever I use for eating. That's a nice trap here. Now Anemo uses speed for 2 supports, himself and Mora, and Doomfist. I don't think that's useful. However, it's totally fine to use beat if you want a stall point. Not if you want to win the fight, because you're not going to win the fight. So they managed to stall the point to 90%, 92. And respawns were coming in. You can also bait people in to into bad positioning by kiting back and keeping everyone alive. It's a very smart way to recover point, I noticed. The fights are the window between fights is just smaller now. And it's really important in KOF as well on these in this meta because it's such a long fight sometimes. Also, positioning by Erster and not Mano, Pogba. So, they are expecting them to push in. Oh no. Expecting the Reaper. A tiny bit too early on the Reaper. If the punch was charged up a bit more, CBOB would be dead. Or maybe later as well. Then CBOB TPs into the back, they keep an eye on him. Kill on Mecca. Then you have CBLB in the backline. They bro flanking. Or just going through him in. Pretty massive Death Blossom. There we go. 2 kills. So far... I think Rain, they didn't really do any mistake, so to say. Well, they did some mistakes, but in the first or second fight, you know, when it was 30% in their favor, they lost it because they didn't get the connect on Mecha. No extra damage, like full focus onto the backline with CBLB. Then you have to deal with the chokes and all. Couple of neutral fights. Eventually, they broke through, and I think it's good by Animo to try. Well, maybe not good by Animo, but it's definitely a coached play to use the beat to kite back when people are, how to say, getting about to get staggered, like the Doomfist, like the Moira. Then Rain not greeting either. Let's see here though. Now they're keeping an eye on the flanks. Baby Bay overstaying. No shields there for him. Let's see if he used any Ray form. What's up, Carpets is the best. Here. Oh, yeah, he just didn't think. So that must have been a go call or like aggro call to just go in. And no one checking that right side. Well, I think Baby Bay should have been checking it. What's up, Slan? All right. Jonak very quick to the Coalescence too. Orb plus Coalescence with both Doomfists. Now, because Erster is a bit too far forward, well, not too far forward, he's just not behind the shield. It was really easy to focus him. Hard to heal. That's one fight over, 30% now. And Animo is about to get a beat. An eye on Gator's charge. Like, Gator is getting so much damage. And there's Sigmalt countered by the beat. And Death Blossom countering it too. Then Baby Bay comes in, but no one in position for the Death Blossom. Sigmalt kind of whiffed there by Meko. Oh yeah, by Meko. And NYXL are doing a great job buying time here. They're just kiting around. being annoying. And I think this is also coached 100%. Oh, coaching strat. That's NYXL in a nutshell. Like, they are very rigid. Pretty much only following what the coaches say. And they're also trying to min-max a lot. As you can see with this, how to say, stalling on point. That's min-maxing. And I think it's valid. I like it. Right, next fight by NYXL. You have to attack here. So we have a flank. Bongos. More ult. Missed punch. So no orb. But the orb can be used for the Doomfist ult instead. Like here. Is he gonna orb? Oh yeah, he did orb. Where was the orb going then? Ah, here. Ah, nice. Okay, it's for the uppercut and slam. And then Anemo has his beat. Masa doesn't. Unfortunate. Good thing they're pushing Sibyolbi here. Now you see exactly why Doomfist is so good on this point. Because of these pillars. Sick boop. Was that a sick boop? Let's see. Oh, that was a punch, okay. Pretty nice punch by Libero. Denies the value from Baby Bay. And then Baby Bay TP's in the back, but he didn't have Reform. Oh, he did have Reform, I think. Let's see. Oh, he didn't have Reform. No. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's a kill on Libero. Very good carrying. Then Bongos. Oh, whiff. Man. Why would a team not use min-max strats like starting on point? If it's a more player-driven team, it's not as common, I think, because I don't. Well, the answer to your question is no team should not go for it. Like, I feel like every team should go for it for like min-maxing. Actually, yeah, nothing about play-driven teams. No team should not go for it. So it's normal to stall on point, but I think using beat to kite back on point and reset with the teammates, so like you have a smaller window, like the time it takes from walking to spawn to regrouping is just shrunk or like squeezed together. That's the min-max I'm talking about. Also with stalling on point and all that, but yeah. Hope I didn't confuse too much. I kind of made a blanket statement with the Sanctuary map. So now we have Bastion. And very clear. Okay, ping pong. Cool. Nice attempt for Orb plus Accretion. And this could possibly be dangerous for Rain. However, if NYXL doesn't change up their TP, eventually it becomes super easy to deal with the team. Because you can break the shields, you can accretion, you can flank around, you have a lot of LOS protection. So all of this setup here, that was a failed setup by NYXL, I think. And then they switch to the other comp, which is just, yeah, repeat Doomfist. Orb plus punch. Fortified. CB will be trying to be sneaky at the same time. And then Libero dead. But Hawkboy's dead too. By CB be here. Now I want to see exactly what caused the death. Oh, the shield was way too far forward. Ah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, too far forward shield. Gator can't really do anything either, yeah. I think that playing Doom like Rain to peel is better than using it to go aggressive. No, they don't peel. Where's the peel? Like, peel would be waiting for NYXL to engage and then you do something. But like when you're on defense, you're defending right now as Rain, you don't have to be aggressive, you don't have to be the attackers. Like, it's fine to go in. And that's what they are doing, but you gotta wait for the right moment as well, like this choke here. Healing, in this case, would not be going in right now, like they're about to do. Instead, it would be letting Excelsior go in and then wait for CB to flank. This is not peeling, this is engaging, being aggressive. Go in. And if you mean peeling like this, that's just necessary. Like, hands down necessary, because if you don't push away the CB here, he's gonna come in, he's gonna kill you Doomfist or your Risa, or yeah, Moira, whatever. So you have to deal with him. And the Lucio, he's up here, so he can't really do anything about the Reaper. Baby Bay dead again. So far, Baby Bay has been lacking either awareness or how to say, his timing with Rayform is pretty bad. Just so far in the match. A bit unnecessary beat there by Masa. Actually, really unnecessary beat. Because using this beat is gonna haunt them now in the next couple of fights. Since Meko is about to get to his Sigma ult. And then Anemo has beat, you have Death Blossom, you have Bongos, like there's so much. Ursa is dead, but you killed the Coalescence. And now beat would be good. More mean they wait for Libero to go aggressive before punching out, but yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes they might do it, but that's because he scouted out and then they make a, I don't know, call for him or something. Let's see here. Urstra's gonna kill Jonak. That's really nice. And then Libero punched him into this flower pot. Or not pot, but yeah, post. So Urstra, he can't do anything unless after the kill he would uppercut and then slam away. But yeah, he got punched, so can't say too much. And then Masa, he's up here in order to be ready for the flanks. He's this is a really safe position for Lucio. And then Pokpo doesn't have shield. Used Fortify. Yeah, he's dead. And because beat was gone, they can't deal with or counter beat Animal. So for NYXL you just walk in. And yeah, it's like, I feel like it's more how Doc Toxic says it. It's Rain making pretty bad mistakes, like using that beat. and then having to pay for it later. Here's a Sigmalt. Beat would be useful here too. However, you can avoid deaths with Fortify, Fade and all. And losing the Lucio is totally okay, because you can recover from it. It's sort of like losing Lucio in Goats. So the reason they used bongos there is in order to go for play with Urster. Didn't find anything, yeah, you just disengage. And watch this. Meteor Strike. No pull down. Or maybe they have pull. No, pull wasn't cooldown. Okay. That's unfortunate. And then CBLB comes from above. Okay. So NYXL doing a great job dealing with the combos. Plus, I want to check again how Pog will use this pull. I'm not going to watch the whole fight though. What's the reason for the pull here? There's actually no reason for that pull. Okay, let's see, next pull. Maybe they want to go for the pull with uppercut, like they did over there, like in that choke. But it feels like Pokbo is too late, or Urster is too early, so there's maybe, what's it called, like delayed communication because of nerfs or whatever, who knows. So yeah, let's go for the next fight afterwards. Pull punch, way too late. Or disconnected, and then you have both flanks chasing your Lucio in the back. And here's the split focus. Suddenly there's so much split focus because of these two flanks. And then Baby TP'd in to use his Death Blossom, got booped. Nothing really comes out from the Beat either, because Beat was used before Sigmalt. And then everyone, or half of the team dies in Sigmalt, and no 5 power left for point. And that's how NYXL won. Off. Cool. Let's go next. Also, I think another thing is, Rain, they had a back-to-back match, and that's, well, yeah, they had a back-to-back match. So did NYXL though. Did they? Yeah, they did. Okay, Numbani. So this is Rain's pick. Let's see. Rain going for the Bastion May. Wait, this is the wrong game. That's Shock. Yeah, King's Row. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the right game. Yeah, NYXL with Bastion May. And the setup they have is very similar to having Widow Junkrat. The play is to have Orisa contest payload. Not payload, but point. However, someone goes on point and forces point, then yeah, Orisa has to... They have to rotate, Orisa drops, and here's where she holds. And then you bait in with wall. So Sigma didn't get walled. There's the window. Or, no, not window, but Bastion in the window. And that's like the killing power. Now, let's see. Mortality field used, Mono dead, and it's just too split. Too difficult to hold this. When you gotta deal with Bastion and Orisa getting pummeled at the same time. So if your Moira can't heal up the Orisa, your BAP just can't heal her. Yeah, can't put any resources on her at all. So that's why we see it again, I think, as well, because of the mobility and reaching the Bastion. Yeah, it is. It is absurd range. Here, great way to scout with Sigma, bouncing the balls. Now that Ray form is gone, it means we can engage, or NYXL can engage. So there's the engage with wall. Almost killing the Mei too. So Mei plus Orb, pretty good. Baby Bay stunned. And it's very unfortunate that Baby Bay plus... well, not Baby Bay, but just Baby Bay in general was split off there, stunned. I think Gator could help him. Yeah, he definitely could. Well, it wouldn't change any... Maybe it would actually, because what he could do is he can send out the shield far forward, since you have an Orisa shield here. And yeah, I think he just didn't really connect the Lego pieces, so to say. That would have stopped the rock, and then Baby be able to shield kite or shield dance. That's a nice wall, and that's, yeah, just a cleanup. Okay, next fight. Okay, we skipped ahead too much. Okay, Sigma ult. Pretty good. Very good kill on Mei. The freeze wasn't enough. And then getting these two kills are pretty good. Just a beat though to survive the gravitic flux. And Anemo has his beat. However, it won't matter that much that Anemo has speed because Gator used this gravitic flux. So Anemo has to either wait with using a beat a whole like fight, or use it aggressively. Okay, there's an orb. See how Erster follows. Almost catches the Lucia too. Wasn't enough though. Okay, next fight. Nice engage by Libero. Great stun. And then 8 HP. I remember this live. No, 2 HP even. Wow. Like, he's literally 1 HP. When people call out like, he's really 1. He's actually 1. And a nice Sigma ult there. There was no beat for it though. See, there was no beat for the Sigma ult. And the mana fortified. Yeah, just not enough damage. Unfortunate. Yonex Coalescence just kept healing up. Then it's NYXL's turn. Yeah, next fight. On goes to deal with Orisa, and she has to fortify her here. And Masa putting on a clean performance versus Libero there. Healing. CB will be catched or caught. I don't think he had reform. I wanna see. Oh, he overstayed, okay. It happens, you know. And this positioning on Mano, poor. Considering there's a... Well, it's not poor, it's actually good. So, let's first talk about positioning. Here. We need a shield. There we go. So, first of all, positioning is good, but shield placement is not. He should shield himself, only himself. He should do an evil toaster here. That way, Baby has to walk further to get in, right? And let's see. Backline is totally safe. They won't die to Death Blossom. He won't die to Death Blossom if shield is closer. But since Baby gets in, Mano has to walk forward. And if he walks forward, he has to deal with the front line and everyone else. So he's basically checkmated because of his shield placement. But also keep in mind, this is a really good Death Blossom, which adds extra pressure to him. And that's why he put down the bad shield. Like, he just reacted. Choked up. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, there's the orb. Yeah, that's a mistake on Pokpa's side, because he used Fortify early. Where did he use Fortify? Ah, here. Okay. So Fortify comes out here. He should be backing out already. This spam he does on the shield, completely unnecessary. Does nothing. Like, literally nothing. It's the same thing as when you use Fortify versus Orb Hook. But the hook doesn't come out. Instead, only Orb comes out. And then you stay in the same position. And then Orb Hook comes out again, because Fortify is a longer cooldown than Orb. And then, yeah, that's like a one fight already for NYXL now. Because there's no way you can sustain the shield with only Sigma. Or a shield 4. I'm sure you're going to talk about it on match day, but who do you pick in Spark versus Atlanta matchup? I think I'll pick Atlanta. CBOB with the flank there, also winning another fight. Let's see. Oh, he even got in. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay, so he came in. Wow. So yeah, nothing you can do if that's not scouted. So Coalescence used there. Beat, Coalescence, Death Blossom. Oh yeah. Anamo using his beat. I think that's wrong. I have no idea why he uses beat here. Like, just look at this. Disregard the kills in the back. Like, ignore the kills in the back. Here, check this. So still, disregard the kills. You have Coalescence to push with. You heal and damage the tanks. Totally unnecessary. So either they miscalculate ult charges or when tracking ults, or just fat finger, I don't know, panic, I don't know. Thinking it's someone else death blossoming, like Baby Bay. But Anamo has done this. This is the first time, I think. I'm not wrong. The first weird Anamo beat, but he's gonna do this several times this series. Masa did it too. Then you have a beat for a fortified Sigmalt. Let's see here. The question is Masa in the gravitic flux? He's not. So Masa is not caught. Everyone else is safe. And then Pokpa is fortified, so bad judgment from Masa. Because you don't need his speed at all. And then Pokpa. This dude is sitting here with Fortify and beat on him. Behind a shield. Gator though, he's a real alpha. He's the definition of an alpha wolf. He's going in. He's the leader of the pack. While Pokpo here, like, he's sitting with his like joystick on stage right now. I think Space Invader or something. Only shooting.
60 seconds.
And imagine if Gator would receive help, because the right thing to do is to push in. It is not to sit back here with Fortify, behind a shield, with beat on you. Otherwise the beat becomes useless and wasted. Are you saying only Fortify when shield breaks? No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't stand still behind the shield while Fortify is on and you have a beat on. So I think the beat was used because of miscommunication. If Pokpo, for example, says fortifying or whatever, he's gonna fortify. And then beat is not necessary, but since beat was used, you have to make some value from it, or like get something. But without your reason pushing up, how are everyone else going to push up? And Gator is now technically feeding because he's alone. But this is the right move to make. Everyone else is just passive. And then they start moving in after the beat is gone. So I feel like Gator might be the shot caller during fights. Not shot, but he's a playmaker for sure. Otherwise he wouldn't be up there alone. And I feel like Pokpo is way too passive. It's like he doesn't trust the team. Let's see. Someone was way too far forward there. Okay, they get the picks. A bit too far forward for Gator to walk up there. Then no shield. Yeah, he's just in front of the corner. He shouldn't be in front of the corner. I think he went in because of the like damage he wanted to do. Then the cleanup, cool. But since the fight took so much time, since they waited here, it's now overtime. Like, it's impossible to avoid overtime. And sure, it's great if you cap third point, but then if NYXL caps third point, best case scenario is drawing. Baby fat fingering assault. No, he's not fat fingering. Oh. Oh, no. He's tunnel visioned. 100% tunnel vision. Let me show you exactly where. Here. He's tracking Mano. Only seeing Mano. Here's the tunnel vision. He doesn't see the Lucio. And because of that, ult comes in late. Like, just lag behind. And it looked like a fat finger first. Well done by Animo. And then no orb for Burster there. I want to see why Pogba doesn't have orb. I guess they called for the Reaper, Death Blossom. So they call for Death Blossom, orb comes out. Okay, I think it's used because of the Reaper ult, but then there's the beat. That's unfortunate. But they still have the they still have the orb for Doomfist ult. There we go, cool.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So Symmetra Bastion, it's in order to counter the Doomfist. But now we see no Doomfist, instead it's Mei. And that's a really good wall. It stops the immortality field from protecting Bastion, but there's, yeah, it's hard to put in damage on him. So now NYXL, they just get into the position they wanted to be in. Wall a tiny bit too far forward. It's difficult to... Oh, I don't think you even can get it further back. And that's a huge pull. It's such a big pull. So Bastion is dead. And then Pogba just surviving it like Iron Man. Really good healing. Bap couldn't heal up there. That's why Animo popped the window, in order to just AoE heal everyone.
Team kill.
And because of ults, you don't have to stay on, or you don't want to stay on Bastion, so that's why Liberos on Doomfist. An ult charge doesn't matter on him, so that's also why Libero is on the Doomfist. Then a kill on Mano. He was walled off, couldn't get heals. Okay, next fight. So wall and wraith form was used, you have to play defensive here. So Mei ult was cancelled because of stun. Really big. I wanna see though if Libero went for the punch intentionally. Wow. That was not intentional. Like, I don't think they set up a play for the Mei. That's the thing. It's definitely not a setup. Great, yeah, that's a great Death Blossom. Unfortunate death, but trading with the Doomfist is valid. Or it's totally valid, but I mean, it's more valuable than anyone else. However, Libero is coming back very quickly. Then this aggro by Gator is very interesting. And he's taking punches left and right. That's the kill window here, when they engage with Libero. Right, Coalescence is strong. Next up. Yeah, SBB kept flanking all the time, like he did a great job. Now, Orba plus Meteor Strike, that's huge. That's a huge combo. It's not the hardest to pull off, but just the timing is great. Like, it signals, or it gives us... I guess signifies is a good word. It signifies great communication. Alright, let's see the Orba. Wanna look at Pogba and Erster. The Gator, I mean. Yeah, Gator didn't have shield, Pogba didn't have shield. Yeah, it's just impossible. That's a very cheap fight for NYXL, in the sense that they didn't have to use anything really. Doomfist ult and Orb, that's really good. Great timing with the shield break as well. And that's something Rain didn't even think about there. They stacked the shields and went aggressive. You have an early Gravitic Flux, so you have to use Fortify. And then there's Death Blossom. They booped again. Yep. That's unfortunate. Now the beat engage didn't really do anything. Completely negated. Yep. And destroyed by Death Blossom and Libero. Alright, next fight. See you later, Kennyman. I wonder what this orb was for, more than maybe accretion. Okay, there's the orb. But at the same time, Doom is spotted, and let's see. Everyone except the Risa turns. That's fine. Because Risa is supposed to be, yeah, holding the front line. Can't turn as a Risa either. And I think Pogba was focused on the orb there.
Meteor strike.
Cease your resistance.
He's not really looking around either. He's only looking forward. Now he turns around. Yeah, Reyna way too split. I feel like Pogba is unaware of what's happening, really. To be honest, here. So he could be told, okay, focus on Sigma, focus on Risamin. But now he has no idea what to do. How does he place the next shield? Oh wait, he placed the new shield. Yeah. So if he paid some attention, can you place a better shield? Probably. Because this shield gets negated by this angle here. I think it's that bad though. Just don't like how he's tunnel visioning on the Risa too much, while everyone else is getting pushed in. The damage and orbs are definitely useful. Then he's on his own mission there, chasing. He's definitely tunnel visioning the Sigma. It's like he has a thing against Mecha. Alright, next fight. What if I used early? Okay, so plan is to have Dogman and Gator contest since they exit left side. That's totally fine. Next fight. Oh yeah, NYXL they rotated behind. Then full engage onto the back line.
Cease your resistance.
Meteor strike. Meteor strike.
Gravitic flux. Pretty good. But can they touch point? Yes, they can. That accretion was good. However, they don't kill CBLB. They gotta kill CBLB. They right outside of the mortality field. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. CBLB never dies. Now he does though.
30 seconds remaining.
And at this point he's just brawling. Whoever brawls the best wins. Did SPB get stunned out of his ult there? When? Oh, a long time ago. No idea. The ult was no, yeah, he was stunned in the back. Yeah, he was stunned in the back. I know that. He made a sound. Like the stunned sound. That's unfortunate. Couldn't get the kill on him, and then Urster hacked too. He didn't have any abilities left, so it wasn't a situation where he would live anyways. Alright. Let's fight. Yeah, too long of a brawl. For sure. But still. NYXL, they had the upper hand the whole time. Because of, how to say, killing Baby Bay twice. I think it's more props to CBLB. Let's see a fight. This time, they don't have the Bastion. A bit weird with that orb, because there was no go call with... maybe they used the orb for Fortify, who knows. But if you don't hear the Doomfist on the other side, you're not gonna use Fortify.
30 seconds remaining. This will restore you.
See why Pogba uses his Fortify though.
I require assistance.
He gets fortified and that's why. Why doesn't he back out?
30 seconds remaining. Engaging fortifications.
Because if we look now... Fortify comes in. Libro can then go in. CBLB flanking. No one has eyes on CBLB. Well, Massa does. And then a great kill on Mekko because Mekko overstayed. Nice kill on Jonak. And there's the finish. Okay. Next fight. Oh, a bit too far. Now remember, they switched to Bastion here.
Het universum zingt voor mij!
So Dogman dead. Urster dead. Gotta check this again. Did he die? Oh yeah, it's Libero.
Universum zingt voor mij!
The scouting is terrible. That's just, yeah, mistake. That's a big mistake. And then it's over. As soon as Baby Bay is dead, it's over. The round 3. Next.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So I think this is a repeating pattern for Rain. They use orb into uppercut, and it feels like it's because it shuts down the how to say it gives you more damage, I guess. It doesn't shut down anything. It gives you more damage, and you'll still be in time to use orb with punch later. Then Pokpo died. How did he die? Oh, the orb. Ah, that's unfortunate. He's getting orbed. Well, not only him. If it wasn't him dying there, someone else would have died. 100% because of the orb. It's not easy to escape the orbs though. Then Erster, yeah, almost getting caught there. Not too bad though. Then Dogman stand out of his coalescence. And was that something he could have prevented?
Surrender to my will.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure could have prevented it. He could have used phone booth instead of dodging here in the open. He doesn't use corners. He doesn't think in corners, unfortunately. Then Erster is dead. It's just difficult to keep up. They just have way too much healing and damage. NYXL just has to play safe, so to say, after killing Dogman. Oh, a bit too far. Nice. There's no way you survive all those ults. Orb into Sigma ult. You have Doomfist ult. You have Death Blossom. There's no way.
Cease your resistance.
What can you do?
Victory.
Alright. Amura. Let's see this one.
Ready for battle. Attacker.
Oh yeah, NYXL Titans are gonna be good. I think so too. There's a TP to point. And I like the Junkrat here. Really nice, because if the enemies play far back, you have Tire to flank with. And then massive spam. These turrets get so much value. Then Mano killed Leeway, not good. Keep in mind, Jonak is in the back. Jonak has been DPSing the whole time here, in the back. And he's allowed to go DPS in the back because of this double shield plus BAP in the... yeah, on the point. Gator, way higher ult charge than Meko 2. What's up, Olympic? So now the TP high ground, and they have the superior positioning. Fire coming in, about to kill Meko. Boom. So Ursta dies, Libor dies, Sibiobi dies. Decap, cool. Next. Oh, that's a bit too much. So to catch Mano, he has to run. There's no fortify, and he's dead. And then, yeah, Meko 2, Mei about to die on point. Oh, watch this, watch this. Oh, this is so good. Damn. Pixel perfect. Well, not really, but there's quite a few pixels there to work with, but nice use of the, like, AoE damage. Sorry about that, bumping into the mic.
Initiating map. Initiating. Ready. Battle.
Oh, and Rain, they played Ashe here. Ashe plus Bastion.
1. Attackers in
Ashe is really good versus
objective A.
slow comps in general because of Dynamite. And it's visible that Excelsior didn't really think about the Dynamites too much. Okay, so what you saw there was Ore plus Accretion, set play. Another orb. Accretion missed by Meko. Then Dogman just from behind. This is a really nice setup they have. Took such long time for NYXL to find the Dogman though. And if they would kill Dogman, that's a pretty good push. So now Jonak is in the spawn. And he can switch to Moira, or he can stay Ana. Let's see. Stun on Baby Bay. No, Ursta, I mean. Ursta killed because Immortality Field was done. Then we have Libero flanking. Huge flank. So while that's happening, there's a point fight. And it looks like it's in favor of Atlanta, right? Definitely looks like it. Then there's no shield for Baby Bay. And Masa. Yeah, they just die. Because Pogba keeps chasing the Sigma. Just chasing. Puts up a shield, has no idea what's going on behind him. And it's GG afterwards. Cool. See how much he actually pays attention. Okay, so he knows there's an Orisa behind him. And he has a new shield. Can choose to block the damage for his teammates, but he doesn't. Like, this is useless as Orisa. Like, he does nothing than just a tiny bit of poke damage. You see, like 4 shots there. Well, Man just goes in and kills the team with Meko, of course, but Pogba can fortify in front of them, shield for them, and they can play more chill. He has to wake up on Orisa. For that reason, Spark could lose. I mean, Atlanta could lose versus Spark.
Objective lost.
Yeah, Meko just doesn't need to do all the Orisa. It's pointless to chase the Sigma as Orisa. Here's a coast. You're looking to get everyone on fire as Ashe. And that's a nice wall. That's a really nice wall by Ursta. Then that's just well done. Yeah, completely counted by the wall again.
Do you want a bandage for that?
Next fight. Hag round again. Watch this. Dynamite about to come in. Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't do anything. Gator flank is gonna be massive. Only Gator would go for this. Man, he's forcing Immortality Field. And then, yeah, Symmetra Shield forced as well. So now you just wait out these ults. You don't have to do anything. So NYXL, they panicked a bit, I guess. They were killed. A Sigma Shield that didn't do anything from Mekko too. And this is why Gator gets so much charge. Just goes in, flanks, you know, he catches people off guard. Then we're Pokemon on a mission. Yeah, he has to LOS. He's dead.
Het universum zingt voor mij.
Let's kill. And next fight. Yeah, they push out high ground. What else? Nice orb. Perfect orb. And then sleep. Oh man, it's just so good. Erster is dead, but it's, you know, it's whatever. Because NYXL, I feel like they weren't prepared for this strat. So they're just executing whatever the coaches told them to. Or taught them.
30 seconds.
Just like they don't know how to deal with the orbs, or like they're not careful enough. They take too much time with rotations. CBLB literally TP'd up and got killed. And I have no idea why, but Mekko uses Sigmalt into a Fortify. And then you have Bob here. Basically high ground turret. Man. Bob is just farming. And another ult from Gator.
Victory.
So I think NYXL had no idea what to do versus that Ashe strat. That's...
Ready for battle.
I think the players know how to deal with Dash, but NYXL Gladiators, let's see. Well, Boston,
Attackers in
probably Boston too. Like all these teams, obviously not at the same level, but they are teams that are very, what's a good word for it? Systematic. While Rain, Shock, Vancouver, they're more,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
what's a good word for it? Free flowing, yeah.
The payload.
And here, I'll just speed this up. It's Bastion versus Bastion. Like, it comes down to who spams the shield first, who uses Immortality Field, can they get any flanks, kills. Baby Bay is gonna go for a flank here. He's gonna die. And then, yeah, watch Jonak. He's just gonna pop off. Boom. Sleep. Nade. Kill. Okay. And you lost first corner. Cool. Next fight. Oh, well, next time. Time for next fight. All on the Bastion. Good. Gator. Watch this. It's so amazing. This It's a positioning by Gator. Like, just watch this. It's so good. He's not shooting into shield like literally every other Sigma in the league. Instead, he's just spamming. You know, just spamming above the shield. Walls. Bouncing. And watch this. Mekko is at 31% while he's at 84%. So good. And this is so easy to do as Sigma too. So, Urster walled up. Immortality Field can't do anything. They don't have the res either. Why don't you have the res, Masa? Did he cancel it? No, he was too far away. I'm not sure if he cancelled it or was too far away. No, he was too far away. Probably. I don't know. In any case, that rest should have gone out. That's why Immortality Field was used. And then you just lose members here. Ah, he didn't float. Oh, okay, yeah, it was cancelled then. Yeah, that's a... In any case, it should have gone out.
The payload has reached the
It looked like it was cancelled. It's kind of risky for Gator to sit here. But he totally owned Libero. Like, he destroyed Libero. And then, watch this. Like, holy shit, watch this. Oppo. Like, he's out of his mind.
You're not getting away.
You guys see the Immortality Field, right? You definitely see it. There's a big Immortality Field. You hear a sound for it as well. Oh. Hurts. It hurts to watch this because he's getting paid a lot of money to not shoot an Immortality Field. And when the enemies come back down, won't die. Immortality Field goes down because of Dogman. But Pogba pays zero attention to it. I wanna see when Dogman takes it down. If they call out, okay, I got Immortality Field, then it's totally fine, but I don't like the tunnel vision he has. Like, it looks like he doesn't even care. And then, yeah, Gator got orb down, which was unfortunate. Bob was unnecessary too. Why was Bob used even? So Bob comes out. Was it because the Immortality Field and tried to res? No. Oh, I guess... Yeah, I guess maybe we just tunnel visioned. It's weird. Because if you keep dash... Okay, he switches May, then it's fine. If you switch May, who cares? Because that's extra contest. Okay, since Sabiob is dead, you should win this fight. Jonah kills Erster, not good. Baby pushes too far. Well, not too really. Was fine to go for it.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Let's see what happens here. Bit late on the... Actually, it's super late.
Establishing defense point.
Yeah. Expected, I think maybe we expected him to be, or the enemies to be further back than they actually were. That should have been a one fight for them.
Your resistance.
Like if you take a look at the ults here, Mei ult, it should be freezing people. Now they had to use more ults than necessary. The Sigma ult and Valk too. So now you only have a window for next fight. Well, Excelsior, NYXL, they have window. No, they don't have window. I mean, they have Nano, they have Sigma ult, and they have Bongos. Sebiobi comes in behind, just destroys. Yeah, there's a Nano Reaper behind you. What can you do? It's very hard to kill him because he also has damage reduction.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
He has to be burned as soon as possible. Still win the fight though. Jonak had to touch point, that's why he died there. And everyone else couldn't touch. So I don't understand what NYXL did here. I don't understand this flank. Well, I do understand actually. Wanna force out the Bastion, but they assume too much from Jonak. I think maybe the issue is that Jonak then spent too much time on cart, so he had to use Fade early, and now he doesn't have Fade. Yeah, he's just destroyed. Deleted.
Meteor strike.
Let's go back here. I'll show you what happened here. So if he doesn't press W, he's gonna be fine. And he can also cut the corner. But yeah, let's go next fight. Oh, yeah, next round, I mean.
Ready for battle.
And it's gonna be Bastion versus Bastion again.
Ready for battle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
No, no Bastion. Urster and Pharah.
Stop the payload.
Pharah works here because you can just spam from off angles. And then Gator flanking from behind. Huge flank. And you can immediately see how uncomfortable NYXL are with this flank. It's a really good push by Rain. Nice attempt by Libero to freeze.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Wieder mal zu York!
Kill on Libero coming in. This should kill him. Oh, he doesn't die. Yeah, you can see you can see the shield placement becomes super weird. So that's another thing NYXL weren't prepared for.
Schutzengel ist da.
Like NYXL sucks versus random strats. Not random, but how to say, creative strats or formations, tactics, and that's exactly what Atlanta are about. Alright, let's see. Libero going in. Barrage in there, that's fine.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
The team kill.
NYXL staying on the Bastion comp too. Versus this, you switch to McCree. But yeah, probably not even scrimmed McCree.
Schutzengel ist da.
It's a kill on Baby Bay. Like it's inevitable for a Bastion to die here. Barrage comes out. Let's see the timing on all these ults.
Singt voor mij!
Helden sterben nicht.
Het universum zingt voor mij!
Justice reigns from above.
Oh, I think Erster mistook
Zingt voor mij!
Sabiolbi for Libero. And then he dies. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Even though he mistook him for Libero, doesn't matter because yeah, he had Meko and Mano free farming. Then Erster switches Mei. That's fine. That's also counter for the Bastion.
Helden sterben nicht.
Wieder mal zu York!
How does Baby Bay die again?
Wieder mal zu York!
Wait. Oh, he was orbed and stuck. Okay. He just had to fade. And then he dies, yeah. Just spam. What can you do? The reason why you would Sigma ult the Bastion, since it seems like it won't kill it when it has the Mercy Pocket. Yeah, you had Pharah Barrage there. Pharah Barrage, and then just extra damage from Orisa and Sigma. Like, these teams have really good target focus. So when they go for these ults and say, okay, shoot X target or Y target, that target is gonna get shot. And it outdamages the 60 healing per second that Mercy has, or 50 if it's not in Valk. I think it's 50. You just blast the Bastion. Yeah, you put him down to under 50% health. It's super easy. Alright, so big mistake by Baby Bay to use Wraithorb to go in. So he was orbed. And he doesn't want to die, but then he decides to push in. Big mistake. I think NYXL are just on point with countering BBB. Like, they saved these orbs for him. There's no other target that needs those orbs. Libero, he doesn't need a punch, because he's not gonna punch in. Not versus the Mei. So Rain, they have to make them use the orb in some way. And it's getting close to that last fight now. Mano dead.
不许走。
And then you have Mei ult. Cool. Mei ult is here. But the mortality field too. Ursa is dead.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Meteor strike.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no.
Surrender to my will.
Don't tell me Pokboy's AFK.
Freeze! Don't move.
Okay, he's not AFK. Well, no, he's not AFK. He has to go for the Doomfist. But he pays zero attention to the Bastion. Like, his awareness is gone. This team is so chaotic here.
Sing for my...
With Sigmolt. That Reaper ult. 2 versus 3 people. I mean, it can work. Because you have a Moira. Now you just threw away another win condition because you had another fight. Let's not skip too far. And they switch to Genji because of the Bastion too. NYXL said he specifically looked to shut the Atlanta DPS down. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, to be fair, you don't shut down tanks or supports in this meta. So any team that doesn't shut down the DPS, it's a bad strat if you don't do it. So they are just stating the obvious. I think it's interview like technique for coaches in order to so you state the obvious so that fans still get something, but you don't reveal anything. Right? John. So Rain, they could have
Ready for battle.
they realized, well, they did probably realize it, but they couldn't make plans. I think if they still had Babyface Death Blossom at the end, they could have won. But that's if, and there's no point in arguing about ifs, since we will never be able to go back in time. Okay, Bastion plus Doomfist versus Symmetra and Doomfist. Symmetra and Doomfist, I'd say, has a higher chance of winning. Immortality Field was used very early. Like, extremely early. Same thing by Masa. Then Bastion eventually has to reload. Nice, you get kills. Okay. That's a really solid positioning by NYXL. You don't have much LOS break as Rain, so that's why you lost that, I think. Then they have a Junkrat here. Oh, wait, what? Was he orbed? What? Wait. Okay, so he is orbed. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, you can't do anything about that orb. Unless... Let's see. Unless you're Pokpo, and you would pay attention. Okay. Oh wait, even earlier. Here. See where all these shots are coming from, right? Halt used. You hear the halt. Shots are still coming over there. If you use the shield, you have to wait extra long. Epic, what are your thoughts on holding the point versus the choke here? The point is much better because the choke is just easier to flank around. There's less... you like the confined spaces. On point. And you're a how to say, static comp. You're never gonna really move that much. So that's why you hold on point. If you're holding for choke, you usually play something that kites or has great mobility. Gator could have saved him as well, I think. Maybe not actually, because he had to deal with the Doomfist. I'm pretty sure Pokpo should pay attention. And they waste so much time from Masa dying. Okay. Window blows up the Symmetra shield really quick. Nice. Perfect. So good. So good. Question is, could Sebiobi have destroyed it? Oh, he kept shooting into the Risa shield. Also, David, thank you for the bits. Okay, next fight. There's the Doomfist ult. Good use of the Doomfist flank, because now Immortality Field is out. And it's gone, and Baby Bay is dead. Ursa's just popping off though. So like, NYXL, they achieved the goal to kill Baby Bay, but nothing else. I wanna see the Symmetra shield. So Ursa is dead. A punch can't really be stopped. Well, wait. It can be stopped actually. So if we are Urster... Okay, Sebiob is Banjo, the scout. Yeah, he didn't see him. Yeah, it's nothing. Difficult to stop. we go. Lots of walking for everyone in NYXL. Like they're so like they're flanking, but since Rain aren't playing on the point and keep chasing one target, they have a lot of walking. Then they use all their ults. Literally all their ults. And that's good for Rain. Oh, the flanks. But it takes so much time. It just take time. And I think Erster just wanted to use the tire on Moira, right? Oh wait, further back. Oh, maybe he just wanted to protect himself? I don't know. Like, it's totally fine to drop the tire if you don't see anything. Because Reaper and Doomfist were nowhere, so yeah, it makes sense that tire was used. Otherwise you're gonna get locked in the same position, you're just gonna die. Then they try and kill Pokpo coming back from spawn. Big Coalescence here. Big. Oh, Sibiobe couldn't get damage in before he died.
Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
So point for NYXL. Oh, he got counted by Libero. They were prepared for it. Nice. That's a nice combo. Wait. Pokpo. Oh yeah, he had to use Fortify here. Okay, makes sense. Next fight. Gator still in. Oh, okay, that's a reset. Next fight. Now, this is the second fight. 2 Coalescences. Nice boop on the Reaper by Masa. Gator dealing with the Doomfist though, and that's difficult as a signal. Okay, only Pokpo. Well, and Baby Bay. Baby Bay is gonna die. He doesn't have reform. And Pokpo did not have Fortify. Okay, so they got hard countered. Alright. Fight. That's a good orb. Check this. Erster. Perfect. Perfect timing. So you can orb into Gravitic Flux and then Doomfist ult on the way down. You have, like, they chain these ults and abilities so well. Not only 1+1, but 1+1+1. While NYXL has only shown 2-1 so far. I think Atlanta doing it because, say, they're more on the fly. Well, not on the fly, but they're more of a free-flowing team. And that's how they come up with these on-the-fly creative solutions. They brought destroyed on high ground. Fortify there. Imagine. So much. Wait, I'm gonna follow up with the Imagine. Just wait. Just hurts my eyes. Actually, never mind. He couldn't have shielded further back. I was gonna say, imagine if he shielded further forward, I mean. But he couldn't. It still hurts my eyes though. How have teams been using gravitic flux? Is it like a normal grav? No. It's, well, it is like a flat grav. But teams spread out, they like react much better to Sigma's sound cue. So in order to get those people in gravitic flux, they use orb or Risa halt. Another one, this is a great one. Death Blossom for the ground. Strike down and Death Blossom to continue after. Yeah, they do. You gotta use a lot of stuff in order to burn, fortify, fade, shadow, or not shadow step, I mean Rayform. Otherwise, they just use fade, fortify, and all that stuff during your gravitic flux. And that's just bad positioning by NYXL. Unfortunate. Okay, they lost Li Jiang. And now Numbani.
Ready for battle.
This was NYXL's choice. So Reindeer playing Ashe. Very similar to Hanamura. It's Dynamite. Early Immortality Field. And there's the orb. There's the orb. Nice. NYXL, how to say, already coming up with solutions to counter that. You wait with the orbs. And then Baby Bay. Let's see. Oh, window way too far back, Alamo. Or Jonah came in. Alamo wouldn't have made that mistake. A bit bad timing. Because now window comes out when nothing happens. Then, yeah, Baby Bay. No, Erster. Void. And he gets headshotted. Gravity flux without damage to follow up. Yeah, unfortunate. So that May wall counted him. That's what won them the fight from Libero. Nice use of Bob. Counters, oh, not counters, but holds the point. Eventually dies. That should be it. Ether also already up to a new gravitic flux. Baby Bay sniped. Let's see here. Oh, that's so much damage. Wow. Oh, nice. Couldn't keep Urster up though. Maybe they could. he tried. He tried so much. Then not enough damage for the follow-up afterwards. So Gravitic Flux was essentially just wasted. And they, yeah, come in one by one. That's unfortunate. And if Baby Bay switches, this is fine. I think, yeah, they may. Wall to block LOS. Holy. Perfect. NYXL are just countering them. Mecha's insane Gravitic Flux countered by Fortify. It also missed Bastion, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's only the Risa. I mean, I guess if you want to get out the Fortify, why not? You end up winning anyways. Yeah. Okay. Go to Pharah. Pharah gets counted by shield. And when they see the Pharah up there, they just hard engage doors. Where's the Immortality Field? Oh, Immortality Field is here. It's blocked. Oh, that's not good. Well, they get one tick. You know, if Ursta was on point 2, they would have gotten 2 ticks. Yeah, they would have gotten 2 ticks, to be honest. You know, Baby Bay on Reaper. Bastion is too difficult to set up. Mortality Field destroyed. And here, watch this. Bolt into the window. This is not something normal. There we go. Huge. Right, on first point. This TP by Sibyalbi. Watch this. He's literally TPing a few footsteps forward. Okay. Oh, Gravitic Flux cancelled. No, that's Meko. Yeah, okay, never mind. Oh, Gate just survived that. CBRB just hard aggressing on Sigma, winning that. Any character that loves close range combat, like Reaper, win often enough duels versus Sigma. Okay, so May ult was used. That's a good Gravitic Flux. There we go. Next fight. Oh, and Animo died before heat could be used. But fortunately enough, NYXL had enough fire. With Gravitic Flux and Coalescence. Okay, a bit too far forward. So, because they won last fight, and Gator doesn't have gravitic flux, beat engage is totally okay here. And also because Reaper has his Death Blossom. So Urster dead. Wayne had really good kiting there. Like extremely good kiting. And then see Bjolby just coming up with the Death Blossom. Because there's nothing to stop him, right? Punch is gone. Gator has no heat. Low HP. Shield behind him. Perfect. And that's a fight Rain should have won, because of ults he used. Well, not really. He only used Coalescence, that's a expensive ult. Bongos and Doomfist ult, it's kind of whatever. Bongos are good, but they're not deal breakers because you break them. Here's Death Blossom. Need to strike his Tride indoors. Doesn't find anything. And they win the fight. Cool. Next fight. Perfect. It's a bit better. It's a bit easier, I mean, for Excelsior to use Gravitic Flux because the whole backline for Atlanta, they have to walk up the corner in order to see them. Or see their teammates even. So, yeah. Enemies are just gonna be more grouped up. Oh. Just a boop. Split. And, well, that's a neutral fight for Rain. So, NYXL using ults there, just good. Here's the pull. No? There it is. Too late though. And they could never get that beat going. Masa had no beat for a third point. That's where NYXL won. 4-2. Well done. So I feel like NYXL definitely did a great job with shutting down the flanks and going for their own flanks than Rain did. Rain relied a lot on, even though, well, when there's Reaper and Doomfist, you can't use orbs as much as you want to stop flankers. But when there's Reaper May or Doomfist May, then you can.